Hello and welcome to Essie's Pilates. This is Pilates Basic Workout, faster pace. So if you are new to Pilates, I recommend that you first watch my Pilates Foundation video on my YouTube channel. And then from there you can watch my Pilates beginner-friendly, basic, slow-paced workout. And then you can come to this one. Okay, like you will see in my previous videos, I am using a towel or a little pillow that you can place behind your head, because that will help you just to reach your neck out onto the pillow instead of jerking your chin up. All right, let's get going. So let's start lying down onto the mat, and let's just take 2 breaths here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Try to relax all your joints. Try to just relax your shoulders down onto the mat and just feel how you're elongating the back of your neck out onto that pillow. We go for one last breath, breathing in and breathing out. Then we're just going to start with a few pelvic tucks here, tucking your pelvis forwards and backwards. Think of rotating towards 6 o'clock, towards 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock. And then for a neutral pelvis, let's find somewhere in between. So that means your pubic bone is in line with your hip bones. Then your feet are not too close to your bum, so you move it a little bit further away. Dig your heels deeper into the floor without moving your heels. Pull your heels to your buttocks towards your heels. Feel both sit bones pulled down towards the floor. Neutral pelvis, so we're not over tucking. That's it. And then from there, that's heels to buttocks, buttocks to heels. Let's focus on the upper body. You're going to inhale, press the back of your arms deeper into the mat. Exhale. Slide the fingertips slightly more down towards your heels, just to feel how you can firm your upper body strength into the mat. Now from here, let's start with leg swaps. We breathe in. As you breathe out, sink your belly down towards your spine, zip it up towards the back of your rib cage. Feel that nice, solid powerhouse, glutes, inner thighs, back muscles, abdominals working. You float your right leg up into tabletop, keeping that glute down to the floor. You press that leg down using your glutes. Stabilize with that right leg, left leg up. Press that left leg down. You float your right leg up. And let's keep on alternating from side to side. Keep on breathing. And every time before you lower the leg down or lift it up, try to connect with your powerhouse. So you zip your belly in, you press the leg down, you wrap a little bit deeper with your torso to float that leg up. And then you will feel that you can keep your pelvis stable, so no wiggling in the hips. If you find this fairly easy, you can start switching the legs in mid-air. It's a little bit harder. See if you can still feel your glutes and hamstrings pushing those legs forward. And can you do this movement once again while you're keeping your pelvis stable, while you're anchoring with your upper body strength, while you keep hollowing your abdominals in and up, allowing you to keep your lower back stable and to prevent it from popping and locking. All right, guys, then from there, place both legs down. We're going to go to the arms, heels to buttocks, buttocks to heels. You float your arms up to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, pull the front of the ribcage down towards the back. You will find a deeper core connection. This time we inhale. As you exhale, reach your arms towards the back. For 3, 2, 1, without bulging your ribcage. And then pull the arms back in line with your chest using these ribcage muscles. 2 more like that. We exhale, we reach back for 3, for 2, for 1, still pulling your heels towards your buttocks, buttocks towards your heels. Wrap your ribcage muscles deeper to bring back up in line with your chest. One last one, and we breathe, we take it to the back for 3, for 2, for 1, and bring it all the way back up in line with your chest. Okay, then from here, place your arms down. Let's quickly do a shoulder bridge. And then we will begin our workout. Slide your pillow away from your head for now. Anchor with the upper back onto the mat. For your shoulder bridge, you bring your heels closer towards your buttocks. Legs are parallel, pressing through the big toe, pinky toe, and center of your heel. You wrap your seat, you curl your tailbone over, tucking it this time and lifting up into your shoulder bridge. Here your pubic bone is higher than your hip bones. Imagine there's a spiky ball underneath your bum and you really want to tuck that tailbone underneath. That's it. Anchoring with the upper body. Once again, feel how the back of your neck is lengthening out onto the mat. Just feel how you're wrapping your sit bones towards the back, allowing you to open up the front of the hips. Make sure you're not bulging your ribcage here, so your upper back is still sinking down onto the mat, still building upper back strength. Stay there. As you exhale, you can roll down, articulating your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Release the tailbone. We're going to go for one more like that. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, wrap your seat, lifting up into full hip extension. We stay there, pushing through the back of the arms, anchoring with your upper back. Wrap your sit bones towards one another at the back to lift your pelvis up. Make sure your knees are staying parallel, so you're still hugging the midline of your body instead of just flopping the knees out to the side. We stay there. Maybe we can get a little bit more squeeze there. And we roll down. All right, guys. Take your pillow once again behind your head. And we're going to go into our hundreds. So you reach your arms up. Take your feet slightly further away from your buttocks. You've got your back muscles anchoring into the mat. Heels to buttocks, buttocks to heels. Inhale, elongate your neck. Lift your head and your chest and press your arms down. You are sinking your ribcage down, pulling your ribcage underneath your chest. Option is to keep your feet here. Otherwise, you can lift your legs up into tabletop. Otherwise, you can reach your legs up to the sky and you start pumping your arms. You choose your level, okay? We breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. With each rep, you try to pull your ribcage in and to the back of your chest while you curl your chest over your ribcage. Breathing in and exhale. And think of the weight of your head dropping down into your stomach. Keep on going. We're halfway, guys. And exhale. If you are reaching your legs up to the sky, and that's even feeling too easy for you, you can start lowering your legs lower down to a 45-degree angle. But most important is to keep your lower spine down onto the mat here, because your head is lifted. So once again, think of the weight of your head dropping down into your lower abdominals. Last 2 rounds, you pull up with your lower abdominals towards you. You curl your chest further forward. So think opposition here to massage out your lower spine. Last one. And we exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach slightly further forward. Pull your ribcage further in and up. And then from there, with control, can you lower those legs down? Flex your feet. Press the heels into the mat. Lift your arms up towards the sky. Shoulders nice and flush. And just rotate your head from side to side to release the tension if there is anything in your neck. Now from here, guys, we want to roll up. So stabilize by pressing those heels into the floor. Inhale, elongate your neck, lift your head. As you exhale, push yourself away with your spine to roll up and over. Keep scooping your ribcage in and up as you roll over. And then we start rolling back down. Feel how your legs are pushing forward and you're pasting your spine down onto the mat. We've got 2 more like this. So remember, if you're struggling to come up, you can bend your knees, you hold onto your hamstrings and you push the hamstrings forward to come up. And if you need to lower down and you feel you lose your balance there, bend your knees again. You can still hold onto your hamstrings, lowering down, all the way down. So you choose, do you want to use your arms to hold onto your hamstrings, or do you want to do this without your arms? And we're going to lower all the way back down. Keep your shoulders connected into your side. All right, single leg stretches. From here, make sure you've got a pillow behind your head. You are using your upper body and you really need to press with your upper back muscles into the mat. Bring your legs together so that you have your center line. I'm going to let you guys bend your knees just a little bit here. Pull your heels to your buttocks, buttocks towards your heels. You lift your right leg up into tabletop. Really feel how you're stabilizing with the back part of the left leg. Okay, so hamstring glutes on the left side is stabilizing the hips. Scoop your stomach deeper, reach that right leg out, 45-degree angle. You turn that leg out, wrapping your right glute towards your left. Wrap the bum. You turn that leg out, slightly in, press it down, circle around, lift and hold. Tilt in, press that leg down, circle it out, lift and hold. One last one in this direction. Feel especially when that leg goes out, how much you need to stabilize with that left side. So now we take the leg out, circle around, keep the external rotation, lift and hold. 2 more. Remember to breathe, guys. I zip up with my abdominals, I press out, I circle around, I pull that leg up with my center. Okay, we take that leg, step it down, legs are together. Press your right heel into the floor, heel to buttocks, buttocks to heels. Lift that left leg up. You zip deeper, you extend that leg out to a 45-degree angle, anchoring a lot with your upper body. Turn that leg out, wrapping that left glute towards the right. Tilt in, press down using your glutes and your hamstrings, lift back up. 2 more in this direction, and really focus on that right hip, staying stable. We reverse. Bring that inner thigh up towards your nose. Last one. Lift that leg up, and you're going to press that leg down, and then from there, let's quickly hug the knees in towards the chest. And then from there, let's push the hamstrings forward, lifting the upper body just off from the mat. Scoop your belly in and up towards you. Push your hamstrings forward. Squeeze your heels together, separate the knees. And you're going to rock forwards and backwards. Keep on feeling how the hamstrings are pressing in towards the hands. The hands are pressing in towards the hamstrings. But make sure that the legs are not coming too close in towards your chest for now. So no flopping of the legs. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. So elbows slightly popped out to the side. You rock yourself up into seated. And maybe you stay there for your rolling like a ball. Otherwise, you're going to try the full rolling like a ball. So move further forward onto your mat. Make sure there's nothing behind you. We start holding onto the hamstrings first. This time, lengthening from your lower spine. You scoop your belly in and away from your thighs. So you're curling your bum muscles slightly in underneath you. You squeeze your heels. You lift your feet up. Maybe you stay here by just balancing. But squeeze those heels really a lot together. The more you squeeze your heels together, the more you will feel the wrap of your seat. Maybe you stay here. Otherwise, you can do the previous rocking. Otherwise, you're going to scoop your belly very deeply in. You're going to rock back. Keep pressing into the heels. Come back up. Press those legs into your hands. Hands into your legs. One more like this. Use your breath to come back up. If this is feeling fairly easy for you, hold onto your shins to the front and cross your hands just over one another. Now here, if you are crossing your hands, you keep pressing out with your knees into your hands into your knees. Squeeze your heels together. You rock back, lift your tailbone, don't drop your head, come back up. And keep on going. Press the legs out into the hands out into the legs. We've got one last one here. Back up. Now from here, you take your right hand onto your right ankle, left hand, opposite hand on top of that knee. You reach your left leg out. Squeeze that leg in towards the insole of your foot. You roll down with control, right knee in towards your nose. Rub the inner thighs, switch the legs. Rub the inner thighs, switch the legs. Keep your eyesight in between your inner thighs. Keep your elbows softly popped out so that you can relax your shoulders in towards your back. And then, if you can you still add the hands? So same hand on the ankle, opposite hand on top of the knee. And we switch, and we switch. And feel how you scoop your belly in and up towards you while you extend that leg from your buttocks. We bring both legs in. You quickly rest down. Rock your head from side to side. You hold on to your hamstrings. You push the hamstrings forward, scoop your belly in and up in opposition towards you. Relax the shoulders by popping the elbows slightly out. You guys going to turn those heels, toes out, squeeze the heels together. So much so until you can feel your bum wrapping again. Inhale, zip in with your abdominals as you press the legs out. If you feel your back, reach the legs higher up towards the sky. Exhale, wrap deeper with your center to suck the legs back in. 2 more. Scoop deeper. Press those legs out. You pull back in for 3, 2, 1. And you lengthen out. If you've got your control here, lift your arms up just in front of your ears. You take your arms out to the side, not back, out to the side. And scoop the legs back in. 2 more like this. Inhale, legs and arms go out, holding with your center. Open up those arms, wash your windows. Exhale, suck the legs back in. It's like rolling like a ball. Inhale, legs and arms go out. Make sure that you're not throwing your neck to the back here. You keep looking in between your inner thighs. Opening up the arms and exhale. That's it. We hold on to the hamstrings. You rock yourself up into seated. Okay. Heels are down. A little bit of a test. You take your hands just behind your hips. You're going to curl your sit bones in underneath you. Lift up with your zip, pressing through the heels, and see if you can lift your seat and move it behind your hands. Curl the weight of your head in towards your stomach. Bring your hips just in front of your hands. We sit down. You take your legs as wide as your mat. Now, it's hard to sit up straight like this, so let's bend the knees a little bit. Holding onto your hamstrings, lengthen from the bottom of your spine. Feel like you're lifting your chest in between your arms. Then you're going to press through your heels once again, heels pushing into the mat. Can you feel how it's activating your seat? Can you feel how that activation of the seat is helping you to zip up a little bit higher here? That's your bottom zip. You reach your arms forward. You press those arms down like you want to push yourself out of the swimming pool. Inhale, we lengthen. As you exhale, you pull your ribcage in and up as you reach your arms forward, like it's sliding on a table. Press the heels deeper into the floor, and you lengthen from the lower spine, mid-spine, upper spine. Feel like you've just grown a few centimeters taller. 2 more. Inhale, pressing into the heels, find your seat. Exhale, scoop the belly, ribcage back, sliding forward with the fingertips. Press through the heels, feel your seat, lengthen from the lower spine, mid-spine, upper spine. Pop your chest open. One last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reaching further forward. Pressing through your arms, lengthen lower spine, mid-spine, upper spine. You should be feeling nice and tall. Okay, let's build some more back muscle strength, and then we're going to repeat everything again. Okay, turn around. Move your pillow away for now. And you want to take your one leg, reach it further. Take your other leg, reach it further. Lift your chest and reach it further away from your pelvis. Your hands are stacked on top of one another underneath your forehead. We want to find our core connection there. So think of tilting your sit bones down towards your heels, pubic bone up towards your rib cage. Feel how you're stretching out the lower back. We stay there, we keep the feet down. Inhale as you exhale with that core connection. Lift your head and your arms just out of the water. We hold it there. Check in with your shoulders, making sure the shoulders are sliding down your back or your sides, allowing you to reach your chest slightly further forward. And we lower all the way back down. We call these your diamond presses. One last one. Pubic bone up towards your rib cage, sit bones down towards your heels. Inhale as you exhale, lift your head and your hands just out of the water. Sometimes I need to lower my elbows slightly lower down to feel how I can relax my shoulders away from my ears. You reach your chest tiny bit further forward onto the mat and lower back down. Last one. Breathing in. Find your core connection and exhale while you hold your core connection. Lift your head and your hands just out of the water. Release the shoulder tension. Get a nice broad back and chest. And we lower all the way back down. You guys press back into your shoulder stretch around your back. We only stay there for 2 breathers. One last breath. All right. Now let's go a little bit faster. I'm going to challenge you guys. You stick with what feels doable for your body and take a break if you need to. Okay, from here, we are pressing up into a down dog. Paddle out the feet. We try to walk the feet towards the hands. Maybe keeping the feet straight. If you can't, don't worry, we'll work towards it. You squeeze your heels together. You curl your bum in underneath you. You sit down. You take your hands behind your seat and you press through the heels and you shoot your hips up and behind your hands. Keep curling your head in towards your stomach. Keep wrapping your seat. Ooh, this is hard. And hips just in front of your hands. We're going to go straight into the hundreds. You roll down onto the bottom tip of your shoulder blades, feet down or up into tabletop or up to the sky or 45-degree angle. You choose your level. We start pumping in 2, 3, 4, 5, out. In and out. With each breath, try to find deeper connections. And think, I want to relax my joints, I want to work my muscles. If your neck feels any strain here, lower your head down and pick it up again in the right position. So that means when you lift your head, you bend your ribcage down into the mat. Keep pulling your ribcage in and under your chest as you curl your chest over your ribcage like little knobs here. And we've got 2 more rounds. Exhale, hollow abdominals in and up. Last one. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach those fingertips forward. Pull your stomach in and up towards you as you round your chest over your rib cage. With control, you lower your feet down. You've got parallel feet. You press your heels into the floor. Lower your upper body down. Activate your lower body because you want to mobilize your upper body. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, push yourself away from the mat with your spine to roll up and over. You start rolling back down. Scoop your stomach up towards you. Feet is pushing forward, so think opposition. And we've got 2 more here. Scoop your stomach in and up. Think long sides as you roll up and down. So how long can you pull your sides to roll up and down? That usually helps me. One last one. Lift your head. Scoop the stomach deeper in and up. Rounding over your spine. And lowering all the way back down. Make sure you've got your pillow. And you're going to place the pillow behind your head. As you bring your feet together. Remember with the roll up, you can always use your hands holding onto your hamstrings. Shoulder blades pressing down onto the mat. Nice broad chest. And we're going to start lifting your right leg first up into tabletop. Make sure that left leg is really stabilizing into the floor. Back of your leg is active. Reach that right leg out. External rotation. Inhale, tilt, press down, lift and hold, tilt. Last one here. And reverse. Keep that external rotation, making sure it's coming from your hip and not your knee. Reach that leg up, and you press that leg down, squeeze the legs together to find your midline, and you reach your left leg up, flex that right leg, posterior line, back of the leg is active. Reach the left leg out, external rotation, inhale, tilt, exhale, lift and hold. Trying to keep that right hip stable. Reverse. Last 2. Feel how your upper body is also stabilizing. That's it. You press that leg down and you separate your feet about hip width. We roll back up, lift your head, peeling yourself off from the mat with those long sides. You move yourself further forward onto the mat, rolling like a ball. You can hold onto your hamstrings. You can just find your balance. Otherwise, you're going to hold onto your shins. You squeeze your heels together. You press your legs out into your arms. Inhale, lengthen from the bottom of your spine. Scoop your stomach away from your thighs. And you rock back as you inhale. Exhale to come back up. Press the legs into the arms into the legs. And we rock back, lift the tailbone, but don't drop the head. And let's go for 3 more. Last one here, guys. Then it's our single leg stretches. Let's grab onto the right leg, extend that left leg away, and you roll down with control, elbows popped out to relax the shoulders, opposite hand on the knee, same hand on the ankle. You pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch. Actually, let's speed this up. So we're going to inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Keep scooping your abdominals in and up towards you as you reach the leg out in opposition. Eyesight is right in between your inner thighs. That's it. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, both legs together. Reach like rolling like a ball for your ankles. Open up your knees, squeeze your heels together. Inhale, shoot the legs and arms out. Arms just in line with your ears. Open up, circle around, suck the legs back in. Inhale, zip to shoot the legs and the arms out. Open up the arms. Exhale, zip deeper to pull those legs back in. Inhale, lengthen out. Don't throw your head to the back. Keep looking in between your inner thighs. Exhale, suck back in. Last two. Last one. You hold onto your hamstrings. You rock yourself up into seated. One more monkey, hands to the back. Wrap your seat and lift your seat behind your hands. We hold it there for a little bit longer. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower your seat down. Open up the knees, bend your knees. And you lift your chest up, grow as tall as possible against your imaginary wall. You reach your arms forward. You press into your heels, scoop your belly in and up. Exhale. Slide your arms forward onto your imaginary table. Press gently down with those arms. Feel how you lengthen from the lower spine, mid-spine, upper spine. Lift your chest. 2 more. Ribcage pulls in and up. So think I'm standing behind you and I'm pulling the ribcage towards me and up so that you can relax your shoulders. And lengthen against your imaginary wall. Last one. Reaching forward. Pressing down with those hands and lengthening up. All the way up. All right? And then from there, one last shoulder bridge. So you're going to lower all the way back down. This time I am challenging you guys a little bit. Remove the pillow from behind your head. Your legs are hip width apart. Bring your feet closer towards your sit bones. Anchor with your upper body. Tilt the tailbone. Lifting up into full hip extension. Take a moment here, making sure your hips are equal. Your pubic bone is higher than your hip bones. Keep tucking your tailbone. Keep sinking the front of your rib cage. You're going to stay there. Otherwise, let's challenge ourselves by pressing through your left leg. Float your right leg just 2 centimeters away from the mat. Whew, and that's hard. You're going to feel that left glute working. Step down with that right leg. Stabilize. Float your left leg just 2 centimeters away. It helps to pull your right hip and rib cage slightly more towards one another. And lower back down. One last time on each side. First stabilize. Get nice and equal hips. Then you lift your right leg just off. Hold it there. Feel that left glute. And lower down. Stabilize on your right hip and lift the left leg up. Hold it there. And we lower it back down. Lift your hips up for one last beat. And roll down, articulating, articulating. Release your tailbone. And quickly hug your knees in towards your chest. And then let's just stay there for 2 more breaths.